Hello everyone, I would like to welcome Dr. Shridhar Behare, who is the Head of Civil Engineering Department at Shreeyash College of Engineering and Technology. Thank you so much, sir, for being on our platform and taking out the time to be a part of an initiative Thoughts on Education. This initiative will help to bridge the long-due gap between the vision of the top management and the students. So, sir, first of all, I would like to have your introduction and please brief us about your profile.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm Shridhar Behare and I am heading Department of Civil Engineering in Shreeyash College of Engineering and Technology, Aurangabad. Graduate of 1988 batch of Government Engineering College, Aurangabad in Civil Engineering. I masters, from SGGS College of Engineering and Technology in Nanded in 1997. I got my experience of about 33 years, out of which 7 years is of industry and 26 years is of teaching. And in these tenure of 33 years, I have taught so many subjects, almost all the subjects in civil engineering, as well as I was working as a research scholar in Swami Ramananda Tirtha Marathwada Technical University. And I worked in value innovation. Area of research was value innovation. I had also, been appointed on various boards for examinations like MPSC Engineering Services Examination and University Examinations of Pune, Amravati, Aurangabad, Nanded, and Chhattisgarh, Bhilai. I also have an exposure to the corporates in Gammon, India. I was about for three and more years as a senior manager in Learning and Development Department. So this is about my introduction.
Okay, sir. So, sir, should we start with the interview? Okay, so my first question to you is that what is the latest program that you're offering in your department which will help students to outperform and stand apart from the crowd?
So we are running basically two programs. One is undergraduate program in civil engineering and the other is the master's in structural engineering. Apart from this, we also make the students industry ready, employable by imparting them the civil engineering software training programs like STAD Pro and Primavera and ETABS, like that.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that what are the factors that make this program the best for the students to opt?
Actually, we have the structure of our degree course in which we teach the students in the college for about 3.5 years. And the last semester is reserved only for getting the industrial inputs. Like we have kept the in-plant training internship program. And it is the duty of or responsibility of our institute also to make available for every student at least one internship or industry, so that he can get the experience, practical exposure, and he can complete his project work. So we are trying to make the students industry ready, plus they should have practical knowledge, and as well as we have the theoretical inputs in the residential course of 3.5 years in our college.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that what will you say the best practices in the course you're offering?
Pardon, ma'am?
Sir, my next question to you is that what will you say the best practices in the course you're offering?
Best practices?
Sir, best practices.
Every semester, we have some guest lectures, we have some expert talks, we have nowadays online seminars and webinars, plus there are some competitions in structural designing or in project planning, and the students take part in that. Also, they have some chance to go outside of the college, so that they are doing some internship in the construction industry as well as some management courses. So we have some practices like that.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that please share with us some valuable insights of the program that you are offering at your department.
Program? Ma'am?
Yes, sir. What are some valuable insights of the program that you are offering at your department?
I'm not getting question, ma'am.
Yes, sir. My next question to you is that what are some valuable insights of the program that you are offering at your department?
The valuable insights in that we have the students get in-depth knowledge in the theoretical as well as conceptual understanding. They also have some research angle. For example, if we treat them just water treatment processes or qualitative analysis of water, then we ask them to collect some borewell samples of water, groundwater samples, and we ask them to go to the laboratory, test them, so that they definitely develop an insight in the subject as to how is the necessity of the subject, how can we that usable for the public at large. And this is not only one subject I'm speaking. In case of some extension activities like through the platform of national service scheme, we go to the nearby villages. We have actually adopted one village, and we have the uh, people in and around the city, so that they can give some lecture talks. And connected to the subject of civil engineering, students have the exact perspective developed for the the practical utility or use of that particular subject in the real life. Ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that how does the program ensure that the students are being prepared for the future?
So we can say in that the insurance of students to make them useful for the industry or the public sector, because the students will get always the theoretical knowledge in every university. But in case of actual applications of civil engineering concepts in the making of constructions like flyovers or tunnels or bridges and multi-story buildings, the students should know the availability of materials, economy in construction, feasibility of a particular method, a particular technique, a particular machine, plant, and that definitely will be given to them as an input when they are learning in our institute by visiting. So technical visits is the key point for that. We arrange so many technical visits to the students, for the students to the different sites. For example, again, I suppose water supply engineering. We have nearby a huge dam in Jayakwadi, the longest earthen dam of Asia, and thereby we have also some water treatment plant in on the road from Pathan to Aurangabad, in which we have different water treatment processes. So we take regularly to the students to that particular plant, and they have the actual learning of that process, water treatment, how is it done, and therefore the students are definitely having an assurance of getting the knowledge. Ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that how did you train the faculty to deliver this program to the students?
The faculty members in our department are well qualified, and we have a particular intention to have different specializations, so that the structural engineering, environmental engineering, geotechnical engineering, water resources engineering, which are different avenues of the subject of civil engineering, we have faculty who are masters in this, as well as they are doing their research to earn their PhDs, and also they generally go for the publication of research papers. They also are promoted and encouraged to go for the participation in international conferences, the short-term training programs, which are arranged by apex bodies like AICTE or Indian Society for Technical Education and various other different colleges. So we have a training for the faculty member mostly outside the college, as well as we arrange some faculty development programs in-house, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that how do you tend to build an industry connect with this program?
Ma'am, pardon?
Sir, my next question to you is that how do you tend to build an industry connect with this program?
The industry and connect to the industry, no?
Yes, sir.
Again, I can tell you that we have arrangement of say group of students who regularly visit the builders, the association of builders or the suppliers of different materials, and there can be a rapport, because the students, when they are learning, they should also have some knowledge of where the exact material available, it is available at what rate, where can be the economy and the cheapest material. For example, if a concrete is to be procured, generally nowadays ready mix concrete plants are there in every city, and the students, if they are made to visit the RMC plants, they can know how the concrete is manufactured, how it is transported, what is per meter cube cost of concrete. And similarly, other suppliers like steel suppliers or sand suppliers or aggregate suppliers, brick suppliers, we have the connect to the different stakeholders of construction industry, the students and the builders, the students and the contractors, the students and the material suppliers, like that, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that what were the challenges that you faced while inculcating this program in your curriculum?
Actually, the challenges are really nowadays, definitely there are challenges that the students are always having some desire that they want within a short time of say knowledge of all qualities, as well as they also know they don't have the say desire to work and put in more efforts. They want everything in a very short time, as well as a very good placement and very good job. But in construction industry, the students of civil engineering, when they are freshers, they should understand that they have to have quite huge exposure and experience. If a particular student wants to go for say estimation and costing, that is one of the important things in the construction, then he has to search for such an industry where there will be an office work. He goes for the doing the estimates and costs of all the projects, and then 1, 2, then 5 years he should put in experience in that, and then he can really become an estimator. Similarly, the case of a planner or a designer or a drafter. So like that, we insist the students to select their interest area and then stick to that particular job or task for quite number of years, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if they want to have one more skill, then they can switch. But experience cannot be replaced at all. That we stress to the students, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question to you is that what are the types of projects that the students are working on through this program?
We generally insist the students should go for a live project. For that, there are so many building constructions works in Aurangabad going on, and therefore the students will do their final year project. The residential building may be there, or some industrial building may be there, or nowadays huge constructions are going on in case of highways. National Highway Authority of India, 2, 3 projects are there in and around Aurangabad nearby vicinity, like the Samruddhi Mahamarg is there, or New Bead Bypass Road is there. And we have actually in the last year students deputed to such a project, and the contracting firms doing that particular work, they are signing MOU with the institute, and then they guide the construction in charge of that particular project. We have regular meeting. We also, from our staff end, we go to them ask them, request them to guide our students, and students are definitely getting benefited, not only completing say their project, but few of our students have also got jobs in such projects, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my last question to you is that what are the benefits and career options after pursuing this course?
The students, after completion of this BTech in civil engineering, they can start their own planning consultancy firm after actually getting some experience, of course, because a fresh civil engineer cannot do that. At least he should have 2-3 years in some similar firm. Some students also go for designs, and they join some designing firm, and after say completely having some experience of 2-3 years and getting exposure to different softwares in design, they can make a courage to start their own design consultancy. Few students, they just do a job either in the private sector or in public sector. Some students also are encouraged to go for competitive examinations in civil engineering, like UPSC engineering services, or in Maharashtra Public Service Commission engineering services examination, and thereby they can go in the say jobs of the central government or state government in the capacity of assistant engineer, grade 1, grade 2, like that. Some students who are studious and they do want to say they want to do some research, they are promoted for post graduations. Again, for that they should go for GATE, and they also have some exposure to their they should have some research angle, and they should go for let's say researching as well as masters and PhDs, and if they want to do research or teaching, they can be encouraged for that. So there are so many career options. Entrepreneurship is one, consultancy is another, job is of course there, and then startups or design consultancies, or simply planning, designing, estimation and supervision consultancy, or teaching, or R&D, like that. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, sir, it was very good to hear you. Thank you so much for connecting with us and for being a part of the initiative.
Thank you, ma'am.